Today, we are going to learn a ton of different ways to open up an opponent, hopefully helping you deal with more defensive players. As with the tool Strive gives you, it's easy for the opponent to feel like an impenetrable fortress. As always, before we get started, fighting games are a game of rock, paper, scissors, and adaptation, so no strategy is a foolproof one. It is up to you through experience to learn what fits the situation. That said, let's begin. Starting simple, we have our basic high-lows. A lot of the casts can do something like close slash to 2D, or close slash to uncharged dust, or some character-specific overhead. This is a basic high-low mix-up that you want to rotate between to keep your opponent on their toes. The main issue with this option is that they can just crouch guard and most overheads are reactable if your opponent's looking for them. This doesn't make them useless, as overheads still serve a vital part as we move to the next strategy, delay gatlings. Being able to delay your gatlings allows you to set up frame trap, or if they expect the overhead due to its natural delay, the low will mix them. This is a strategy I personally employ a lot with Anji's Fujin overhead and low follow-ups. You can delay many more gatlings than just lows though, and automatically change the pressure of your sequence, so experiment with different delayed options and see what you like. But sometimes, your opponent just feels like a god and they won't get hit by a single high or low, so what do?
Sweep the leg.
Throw them. Throws are 2 frames and unblockable, so they are a fast action on an unsuspecting opponent. It's a good option in the corner if they are scared to move, and it's a good out of dash cancelable moves. For example, a lot of close slashes are dash cancelable, or at least give you enough frames to run at pressure. After I close slash, I can either threaten a standard route, a delayed one, or I can dash cancel out of close slash to run up grab. Once the opponent is scared of your offensive pressure, this option will be available as they'll look for the gatling. You can also fake them out and counter hit them if you think they will try to break throw and make them whiff. Or jump cancel from close slash for an overhead. Aside from these options, some characters have some really good cross-ups such as Jacko, Happy Chaos, Gold Lewis, Chip, Milia, and more. A cross-up is a jumping attack that usually hits on both sides, so you can jump over an opponent and threaten to dash left or right, forcing the opponent to guess a block direction. Chip and Milia specialize in cross-ups and force you to make hard defensive guesses. 6P and yellow Roman cancels are really good in these situations. You want to make sure you are constantly rotating these options and timing so they don't download you. Once you make your opponent scared of your basic mix-ups and throws, we can start combining them, especially in the corner. This is something Anji sets up a lot. We will throw in corner for Butterfly Oki, then jump in with Butterfly, and the opponent has a 3-way mix-up to guess. Anji can either jump in slash or heavy slash, they can jump in close slash 2K2D for low, or they can jump in pressure throw. You can also be cheeky and go for an extended pressure sequence to try and make them freak out against the wall. Most characters have some Oki set up that allows them to get a jump in situation like this. Now, one of my favorite techniques to open people up is to fake a whiff or punish. For example, Anji's Fujin low slash follow-up is -7 on block, so a smart opponent will attempt to steal their turn back. However, if it whiffs or gets blocked, I will purple Roman cancel to be put back into an advantageous position, and then I can counter hit whatever slowdown button the opponent attempted to punish it. Similarly, you can do it mid-overhead animation to switch to the low to try and mix them up. In a worst case scenario, they'll Roman cancel as well, and you get them to blow meter as they attempt to block. Similarly, but much more risky for your meter, you can attempt to just throw a blue Roman cancel at them in the middle of trying to hard commit to a dash or some other option, and attempt to punish them then, but if you don't get the read, it's a waste of meter. I do find it exceptionally good in the corner, because even if they tech the air throw when I blue Roman cancel and attempted air dash, they're still reset in the corner from the tech. Speaking of corner, let's talk corner positioning. Yes, I know, you want to run your opponent down, but standing right on top of them could prove to be pointless. A savvy opponent knows where they can 5-frame jab to check you, or find times to air dash out. Because of this, the ability to maintain proper spacing while threatening neutral space is important. Keeping someone trapped in the corner drastically reduces their options and can make matchups where the opponent wants to create space very frustrating for them. Try to stay at a range where you can intercept escape attempts but still force them to block or at least stay in corner. Bar slash, 6P, Ko, air throw are all great options in this instance. Finally, is one of the most important pressure options in Strive in my humble opinion, meaties. Meaty is the act after knocking someone down, you time your attack to hit them the moment they stand up, allowing you to continue your pressure even after the combo on a knockdown. Doing a perfect meaty beats non-invincible buttons, dashes, jumps, throws, and if you get counter hit, it can lead to big damage. Or at least you can keep them in block stun. If the meaty is not perfect, the opponent can attempt to stuff it with a fast button or a throw. DPs are very good for getting out of situations like this, as they can usually beat most, if not all, meaty options due to their invulnerability. This is why when fighting a character with a meterless DP or reversal like Anji or Rambuthal, you should bully them until they have the meter to punish it, then play around it. But a character like Happy Chaos with no DP or reversal options, run his ass down if you knock him down. Anyways, this was my basic crash course over offense. Make sure to keep an eye out for the follow-up video over defense. As always, stay safe, love you all, and go put some scrubs in the blender.